Welcome back, Capricorns. We're here to do your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of December the 30th through January the 5th. I am going to be pulling one card for each day so that we can get a little glimpse of some of the energies coming in this week. You guys have a lot going on because I'm still shuffling. There's a lot in this energy. So let's see here. Let's put down some cards, and I am going to remind you I do take private readings. Those come in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 1 hour increments of time. Or if you only have one or two questions, I do have a 1-question reading and a 2-question reading. You can find out all about that on my website. Also, all my contact information is there as well. So if you have any questions or if you just want to call and schedule, feel free to go ahead and reach out, call or email or WhatsApp or Skype or whatever. Let's look at your cards, Aquarius. We've got them down now. Monday, we do have the Page of Cups showing up in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse on Monday is just telling me that you are, trying to get a chance for this to focus. Yeah, telling me that you are letting somebody in your sphere of influence know how important they are to you or how much you care about them. Whoop, whoop. On Tuesday, we have another fantastic card, the 10 of Cups showing up here. This just talks about happiness, feeling happy, satisfied, fulfilled. Maybe even meeting some kind of goal that you've been shooting for so that you would feel happy, satisfied, and fulfilled. Yeah, for some, there's somebody out there that you're getting the news or the information. You're getting the information today that you're going to have a baby for at least one of you out there. Oh, that's exciting. Yay. All right, let's look at Wednesday. Here we have the World card coming up in reverse. World card in reverse just means that you are trying to wrap some kind of cycle up, trying to wrap something up, finish it off, put it away, set it back on a shelf. Maybe for next year. What is this Wednesday? That's the first. Yeah, you could be taking down your Christmas decorations even if you celebrate Christmas. But this says that there's a little bit of a delay there. Not everything is wanting to just pack in exactly the way that it should, whether this is Christmas decorations or something completely different that you're trying to wrap up and take care of and stick back on the shelf, so to speak. Now let's look at Thursday. Wow. This guy came in for, I think it was Sagittarius. No, this guy came in for, what did this guy come in for? Scorpio, I think. Anyway, Thursday we have the King of Rods showing up in reverse. King of Rods in reverse is somebody who's normally very outgoing, very uplifting, somebody who's normally cracking jokes, keeping people laughing around them. They have a great sense of humor. But when he comes in reverse, he has some kind of problem or a situation. He doesn't know what to do with it. He may be using you as a sounding board to kind of talk his way through this situation. A lot of times our King of Rods is not really looking for advice. They really just want to talk things through, and they might need an ear for that. So if you're tempted to give advice, I would say ask if they want your advice first. Otherwise, just let it go and let them work through their situation. Be that sounding board if that's what they really need. Friday, 7 of Rods coming up in reverse. This basically says that on Friday, you're kind of finding yourself in a little bit of a vulnerable situation. For some of you, this is going to be emotional, where you're opening up to somebody more than what you usually would. For others of you, this is going to be some other kind of vulnerability. Maybe you're doing a big investment, and so maybe it's a financial vulnerability. For others of you, this may be that you are, trying some kind of adventure sport and finding yourself in a physical vulnerability there. Not exactly sure what that is, but some kind of vulnerability. And we may even kind of clarify that and see what that has to do with, actually, Aquarius. Now let's look at your weekend. Okay. Saturday, you're passing along some kind of good information to somebody in your sphere of influence. This can be letting them know about a decision that you've made, or this can be teaching them to tie their shoes, or teaching them really any kind of thing, being a teacher, a mentor, or passing along, like I said, some kind of information about a decision. And then on Sunday, we have a Queen of Cups coming up in reverse. Is this Aquarius or somebody else? This is somebody in your sphere of influence. They've been kind of trying to pretend like Everything is fine and dandy for a while, even though on the inside things were kind of chewing them up. Okay. And so, kind of not untypical for a Queen of Cups to do this. And then finally, something happens and she just can't pretend anymore. And so now she's having this volcanic explosive reaction to something that doesn't really make sense because it's not that big of a deal. But the problem is she's not just reacting to that. She's reacting to all those things that she's been holding in, trying to pretend they're okay, all at the same time. So you get to have a front seat witness, front seat view for that on Sunday. For some of you, this person will actually be losing their stuff kind of because of something that you have done to put that last straw on the camel's back. For others of you, I think you're witnessing this. You may be over at somebody's house and the couple who owns the house kind of gets into it. So there's a little bit of a mix about how that actually shows up in your energy. Some of that's going to depend on the different placements in your chart. But anyway, you're at the very least going to witness this. You may be the recipient of this kind of volcanic emotional explosion, just depending. So you want to be kind of careful there, not to set anybody off if you can help it. Now, Friday, I want to see about this vulnerable situation. Is this like an emotionally vulnerable situation? Is this something that is more business related? What is going on here? What is this vulnerable situation for Aquarius? Ooh, it's emotional. Aww. You guys are going to be saying something to somebody, then you're going to be risking, the whole, oh my gosh, what if I'm rejected thing? Or maybe you're opening up and telling them, more than what you've told them about yourself before. And you may be a little bit worried, like, are they going to think that I'm still somebody that they like or somebody that they want? You're going to be thinking that, oh, they may really judge me on this. They may make a decision that I don't like based on this information that I'm sharing. That's what's making you feel so vulnerable. All right. And if you want to get a private reading and see how that actually turns out, feel free to reach out to me, but I'm not going to dig any deeper than that on these weeklies. Just because if you get too specific on a weekly where lots of people are watching, then it doesn't even apply to everybody. So we want to keep it to where it applies to just about everybody. But if you would like a private reading, I would be happy to look into the outcome of that for you or best advice about how to go about it either way. So that's what we have. Aquarius, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. If I don't see you between now and then for a reading or a Reiki session, then I will see you back on the next video. Everyone have a fantastic week and a wonderful new year. Peace out.